Today, we'll be showing you how to remove and replace your hot water valve on this GE front-load washing machine. Be sure to visit ApplianceVideo.com, where you will find thousands of repair videos on the latest technology. And for a limited time, you can save big on an annual membership and take advantage of all of our premium benefits. ApplianceVideo.com. Do it right the first time. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. You will need the following tools to complete this repair. To begin, we must remove the user interface console. First, we are going to pull out your dispenser. Here you'll want to press down this little tab when you're sliding it out. Next, we have multiple Phillips screws in these holes that'll have to be taken out in order to remove the console. Then of course, after you've taken your screws out, make sure your dispenser is pushed in. You will pull forward on the UI and move to the right side here. And underneath, we can see this is where it slides on, as well as two slotted areas where it slides on the actual console itself. There are two wires in here that'll need to be disconnected. First of all, you have your wire on the user interface portion. Take that one out. And this one on the back here has a strain reliever in it. You'll want to pinch that and pull it through. And as you can see, it's kind of pushed into this slotted area here. What you'll want to do is just pinch this cable, pull it out, and we can set your console to the side. Next, to remove the top off of it, we have a couple of Phillips screws in the front that'll need to be taken off. You will slide forward on the top, lift up, and set it to the side. Now that we have the top removed, we have clear access to our hot water valve down here. Now the main reason why you'd be replacing your hot water valve is if you are not getting hot water. A lot of times what you'll notice is that the water flow is very low when you put it on hot water and it won't actually finish the cycle. These valves are rated for 120 volts, so if you wanted to, you could put it through a test cycle. You would have to hook your console back up, put it through a test, make sure you're getting 120 volts to your valve. If you're getting 120 volts to your valve and it's still not working, you either have a bad valve or you could have restricted water flow. So you'll want to take your hose off of it, put it into a sink, make sure your water has good flow going through it. If it has good flow and you're not getting water and you are getting 120 volts, chances are you'll have to replace the valve. When replacing it, I highly recommend we'll take all of the wiring off of these because we'll have to bend up the water valve once we get it disconnected. So it has two Phillips screws on the back. Next, like I said, we are going to bend it up. You will see we have one clamp holding on the water line. Use a pair of pliers, just kind of wiggle it off of there, and then use something to go underneath the line and just kind of start to peel it up. When these things are brand new, sometimes they're stuck and they'll almost have a suction. So by lifting it up, you're creating a little bit of air in there. And then start to pull pull it off and set it to the side. When installing your new hot water valve, first we'll put the hose on there, and you'll want to have it where you're going to guide it in and slide around the clamp and reinstall it with our pliers and get it in place. We're going to line it up. Make sure it's flush. We'll line it up here. Make sure you push your plastic all the way through, and we'll start the first screw. Let's push it in and start the second one. When you are tightening it up, lift it up and down just so you know it is all the way drawn in. Reinstall our Molexes. Now we can reinstall the top. When reinstalling your top, we will drop it in place. It has little arms that stick up. It can only go on one way. Once you get it in, slide it back. Now we can reinstall the 3 screws on the front. Now we can reinstall the console. When reinstalling your console, first we will bring it in, and the first thing we'll do is reinstall the cable here. Your pinch line will be facing inside on the console, so put one end in, bring it in until it snaps. You can reinstall your strain reliever, just push it into the hole, and we will reinstall the wiring harness for the user interface portion. Next, we are going to bring it in at an angle, slide it in. You'll feel it cannot pull out, and just kind of drop it in place here. I recommend moving up your dispenser, just drawing it in before you reinstall your screws. Now I am going to use my magnetic screwdriver for the ones that I can get in there, followed by the non-magnetic for the others. Now, these two in here are the ones that hold in the dispenser. So glide it in there and make sure you hold on to the dispenser inside while it's drawing it forward. We will reinstall the dispenser drawer. Start to put it in, press in on your button, push it the rest of the way, and this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure you click the like and subscribe to our channel.